I swear that someday I'll tell you without lying, I was born to quit smoking, I was born to quit dying. On that day, not doing heroin will be easy as pissing. On that day, I'll stop talking so much shit about the government, 'cause urine speaks louder than words on a politician or on a prison warden. Urine speaks louder than words. I swear that today I was born to be living, I was born to be singing, I was born to be fighting. But will somebody say, is this resistance or a costume party? Either way, I think black with bandanas is a boring theme. I don't got
just imagine, I'm sitting here belting those songs out. Know that. I know every single fucking word. I miss Pat. Oh, well. It was fun while we had him. So, anyway. Yes, Donger, I saw your poggers. Don't worry. Tech support. Hilarious place to start. You want a piece on trust, right? Psychology fandom. Not kidding. I'll give you the link. Start there, actually. What typical Wikipedia sort of situation? Read through, but go to the sources down below, and there'll be like 24 sources from various studies, group-based trusts and social dilemmas, that sort of stuff, that are cited. And so that hilariously enough, the psychology fandom wiki is a really good place. I don't know if it is. In certain circles it is, in certain circles it isn't. Because trust exercises are one of those things anarchists do on weekends and shit like that. Kaiser, I'm not entirely sure what you're on about. I mean, I think I know, but Jesus. Hey, you're welcome, Tech. So, yeah, a weird place to start, a fandom page, but it actually is a really good place to start when you're discussing trust. All right. Beyond that, the title headline. The title headline. So let me just so I make sure that I give the correct names. So for those of you who don't know, the anarchism page on Wikipedia is a semi-protected page. It is under that status due to vandalism and POV pushing. POV pushing is generally cited on under Wikipedia editors rules as a minor or fringe idea that is attempted to be overrepresented. So anarchism is under semi-protected because POV pushing and vandalism occur on the page with somewhat regularity. So a while ago, it entered semi-protected mode, and it has pretty much stayed there ever since. One of the edits that got through was by a guy named by the name of Phil Liberty. Hey, Phil, if you're listening, haha, go fuck yourself. Shout out to Green Chest. Green Chest went in today and is one of the more senior editors with many thousands of edits to his name, fucking wikis and edits to his name. Green Chest went in and fucking rolled back all of Phil's changes. And some of the changes, I will cite here. Undid revision. I won't give you the revision number because Wikipedia revision numbers are like that. Undid the revision by Phil Liberty. Reverted suspected POV pushing due to massive change to the lead, including a disruptively placed image. Large change should be discussed on talk page before pushing. There's a number of edits. You can see the red is the undo that Green Chest did to some of what Phil did. But some of the highlights is not only did he undo what the ANCAP did, he put in a couple of key statements. Has a strong historical association with anti-capitalism. Most scholars reject anarcho-capitalism as a misunderstanding of anarchist principles. So, shout out to Green Chest on Wikipedia, doing the Lord's fucking work. And shout out to Phil Liberty, go fuck yourself, my man. So the anarchism page on Wikipedia is now cleansed for the most part of the ANCAP shit that had been on it for a little bit. Just fucking, I was so happy to see that today in the fucking notices. Yeah, I was like, yes, fucking small victories, my man, small victories. Squee, I have photos of plenty of dudes that do that on the regular. There's a self-fuck subreddit on Reddit. You can check it out if you want to know. But, you know. Yeah. Yee. Cave. Oh, that's a bend and a half. What's up, Flippy? Oh, wait, you're the fucking, Flippy Floppy Sex. You're the one we just unbanned the other day, per Wither, right? You're the one who just turned 18. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're still a fetus as far as I'm concerned personally, but welcome back. Now you can hang out with the adults and have the adult conversations. Congratulations. I am a post-left post-anarchist donger. If you want titles and terminology, there you go. Whether I'm embedded with a lot of things. There's stuff that happens all over the internet that Kai is a part of, whether I talk about it or not. Nonsense! How was your stream? What'd you guys get up to? I'm just reveling in the fact that the ANCAPs got kicked off the fucking anarchism page on Wikipedia today by one of the good editors. Fucking, again, shout out Green Chest. Fucking yeeted them. Yeah, they got yeeted. The edits by a dude named Phil Liberty got undone, and Green Chest added, and it's semi-protected. He can't just go back and re-add them. Has a strong historical association with anti-capitalism, and most scholars reject anarcho-capitalism as a misunderstanding of anarchist principles. So ANCAPs have been yeeted from the anarchism page on Wikipedia as of today. As of 6 hours ago. As of 6 hours ago, the ANCAPs have been yeeted off the Wikipedia anarchism page. So, what's up, Fire? Yeah, it is. It is. Wither, who was the previously youngest. Also, Flippy Floppy, you're allowed to join the Discord now as well. So if you want to join the Discord, you can join the Discord. But yeah, Wither was the one who cleared the way for you. So congratulations. You're fucking young as fuck, but holy fucking 18. Jesus goddamn Christ. Yeah, Libra, they literally, we fucking kicked Flippy Floppy out when we found out he was 17. He was here a few months ago. And he was like, I'm turning 18 soon. We're like, yeah, you're not 18. Get the fuck out. We'll ban you. Like, we'll unban you when you turn 18 if you want. And he contacted Wither, and Wither let me know that Flippy Floppy had finally turned 18. And so we revoked his ban just the other day. So he's allowed in now. Kaiser, these crazy kids. Time progresses, huh? I know, right? Fucking, I'm just hearing Matthew McConaughey in my head. Fucking creepy fucking line from that movie. Creepy fucking line. You know what I love about high school girls? Winston. Fair enough. I'm catching up fast, my man. I'm catching up fast. Yeah, the wrong kind of libertarian. So yeah, that's I mean, like, I'm done. Like, I'm done, like, after that. Oh, there's one other thing that I want to talk about, but frankly, we could wrap this stream right now and Kai would be happy with this stream. Just the fact that I get to come on air and say, get fucked, ANCAPs. Fucking look, Wikipedia is a shit source, especially for discussing anarchism and various other, like, Wikipedia is not a great place to discuss a whole lot of political ideologies. Let's put it, you know, let's just own that up. But I would prefer ANCAPs not be on my anarchism page, right? My anarchism page. What's up, Hazzy? Right, you know what? There we go. It's over here. Fucking, you know, and I'm just reveling in it today that fucking the shitty fucking capitalists got yeeted off my anarchism page, and not only yeeted off the page, but literally excerpts added in their place by the editor that, like, no, in fact, anarchism is anti-capitalist. Fucking love it. So, they're worse than that, Dex. They're worse than that. They share a whole host of stuff. Right libertarianism and so-called anarcho-capitalism, ANCAPs, they're very much of the same school, but there are differences, and the ANCAPs take it even further than the right libertarians tend to. Think of them as a even more niche, even more extreme version of right libertarianism. So yeah. But definitely of the same school. They're both born of Austrian economists. They're both born of, like, von Mises and Hayek. They both rely heavily on Rothbard and Nozick. The ANCAPs have, like, modern people like Hans Hermann Hoppe, where the libertarians don't go in for Hoppe as much because he's bat fucking shit insane. Even when the libertarians say, "Holy fuck, he's out of control," right? Like, you know it's bad. Yeah, it's exactly, Texas. Just imagine right libertarians with their heads further up their own asses. Cave. Yeah. Sorry. Guys are down. We don't recruit. It's not a thing we do, Kaiser. Let them find it on their own. Here's the other thing I wanted to talk about. For those of you who know me, for those of you who've been on the channel for a long time, you know I have a soft spot in my heart for Puerto Rico. Puerto Ricans do things a very specific way. I adore that island, but I adore those people. I adore the culture. I adore that place. I adore the Caribbean, but Puerto Rico holds a special place for me. So one of the things you need to know about Puerto Rico is that every beach in Puerto Rico is public by law. You are not allowed to own a private beach in Puerto Rico. That's not a thing you can do. Beaches are the purview and the resource of all of the people, residents, and visitors to the island of Puerto Rico. That is first thing you need to understand. Of course I believe in that. Yes. Fucking, like, it's not even a believe in. All right, so that's the first thing you need to know. Second, you also need to know that gringos who buy homes there don't understand this concept. Yes, the playas. They don't understand this concept. So when they go to Puerto Rico, when they buy real estate in Puerto Rico, especially when they buy beachfront real estate in Puerto Rico, they tend to get uppity, as white settlers in a Caribbean island tend to anyway, right? When Kai visits, he likes to stay in the barrio with the people of Puerto Rico, not with the fucking gringos, right? Because let's face it, all the good food's there anyway. Recently, a video went viral in Puerto Rico of a fucking a dude and his bitch wife fucking basically a bunch of Puerto Ricans were trying to set up on a beach one day, and they were setting up their stuff, and this fucking white dude comes down from his $1 million mansion. And how do I know it's a $1 million mansion? Well, hang on one sec. He comes down from his $1 million mansion right up there and fucking sits right in the middle of what they're doing and literally just, I'm not moving, right? His bitch wife comes up and starts screaming at these people and fucking talking down to them. You can have an opinion when you buy $1 million home on this beach. Now, Puerto Ricans have that panache. They have that style. They have that wherewithal that so many people of color have. And so, what the Puerto Ricans have done is announced that there is a island-wide party invitation for a party at that exact location this weekend. We don't know how many people are showing up yet, but let me tell you, this thing went viral. Thousands, maybe? Like that. That entire fucking coastline is going to be filled with loud, partying, drunken, singing, dancing, a revelry-filled Puerto Ricans all weekend long. Yeah, exactly. Get fucking wrecked. And if it catches on, this is the kind of shit they do. They'll make it a fucking weekend thing. They'll make it a recurring party. Every fucking Friday, every first Friday of the fucking month, this is the new party spot for months. This is the kind of shit they do. They have no problem. Dude, they were going to party anyway. They were going to go to the beach anyway. This is a different location for some of them. Yeah, we'll go over there instead. No big deal. Get fucked. I absolutely fucking I saw the video, and then I saw the flyer invitation that's going around, and it's fucking great. He drew up like a party flyer. They started spreading around. It's fucking amazing. Let's see. I hope it's a regular thing. I certainly do too. Was in Puerto Rico during Christmas. Girlfriend is from Puerto Rico. I don't think you. I bet you've never gone to La Perla. La Perla is right outside of fucking San Juan. It's the slaughterhouse. You can literally see it from Castillo. It's like right up on the fucking street to the left. Of course. How would you? It's the two barrios on the It would be Mercado, and it's right off the bridge. So it's gonna be the two barrios there on the island, on the like little peninsula there. It's Mercado and Cristobal, I think. Yeah, like La Perla is fucking pretty common to go to. They party there, dude. It's right. La Perla is right outside Old San Juan. It's a fucking shanty town. Dax, I've got video of me walking around the barrios right off of the beach side after the hurricane in the middle of a fucking island-wide crisis in the middle of the night by myself, completely unarmed, just walking up to fucking people, checking out graffiti, fucking hanging out. Homie, I don't roll like that. I don't fear like that. I got no problem doing that shit. Mosh, I don't know. We'll see. I can fucking. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Fucking, yeah, right here. We're on the fucking peninsula. Right up by Mercado and San Cristobal. Fucking, yeah, and there's Castile. It's like right over fucking there. And, yeah, it's the site of the slaughterhouse. See? Like, homie. I'm a Bobby. Thank you for the resub, by the way, Bobby. Fucking yeah. Here. Oh, hey now. Turn that. There's Condado. This is where, let me toggle over. Let me get you a fucking, oh, nope. On satellite. There we go. Here's all the, okay, so you see this fucking road here? This, McCleary, basically. McCleary is like the demarcation. All right, so if you pull out here, like, all of Ocean Park and Condado here, all the way down here, you can basically follow Ashford into fucking like somewhat Wilson, but mostly fucking McCleary here. This is the demarcation. This is where all the gringos live, right? Like you can literally see like this is right here. This is one, dude. This is a great fucking beach. Fucking Ocean Park here. It's an amazing fucking beach. But the gringos are basically choked up on it. Everything after McCleary is just gringo fucking central. And you can see, you can zoom in and you can fucking see. It's just gringo goddamn central. But if you cross back over McCleary, and then you start to actually see what used to be inhabited by the actual residents of Puerto Rico, and you slide up a little further and you see it starts getting sketchy as shit, right? Like, sort of fucking starts getting weird and run down. And dude, this is a great stretch of beach. I've got photos of me on this beach with 3 other people on the entirety of the beach. I'm not kidding you. You can look up to Plurita up here, all the way down to Marias, and there's me and 3 people on the entirety of this beach. It was amazing. Dude, all of the white people cleared out after the hurricane. It was, honestly, it was one of the best times I've had in my life. And then, yeah, here's where homie was talking about. Here's La Perla up in here, over by Castilla, and there's El Bull, but here's La Perla. It's basically just it's a small, again, it's literally an extension of the kind of shit you see back in here, but out on the peninsula instead. And it's over by Old Town. Like, all of this is Old Town, and this is where they hold the festivals and that sort of thing. It's a motherfucker to get across the bridge when like they shut down the bridge after a certain hour during the festivals, and it's fucking rough getting across it. So I tend not to go to the festivals. I remember one of my like Uber drivers one time, he asked me, he's like, "Oh, are you going to the festival?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Well, why not?" I said, "Because I'm not a tourist." And he laughed. I'm like, dude, I'm from Vegas, right? Like, we have parties, like we can party. I'm here to relax. And he's like, "Oh, okay." Well, he's like, "Well, then I got something for you." And he took me to a weed dealer. I'm like, "I'm here to relax, bro." He's like, "Oh, I can hook you up then." I'm like, "All right, let's do this." Did I go to the fort? I have been to the fort, not that trip. I prefer the view of the fort from the bay, though. Yeah. Let's see if I can. Hold on. Let me get you. Oh, let me see if I can find it. It's going to be a ways back. Oh, God. This is going to take forever to fucking thumbnail. Okay, I just randomly like landed on it, I guess. Photos. Nope. There we go. Okay, I'll take these two. That one and that one. Nope, hang on. That one and that one. Copy, drop it, paste it. Close that shit. Let me get this zoomed in for you. There you go. I much prefer the view from the back. No, its name is Castilla San Felipe del Moro, aka the Castilla. Castilla. That is its full name. Or La Fortaleza. But hey. Not like I've been there a whole shit ton of times, but, you know. It's the castle. Let's see if I can find a photo of the boat I was on. For that photo. Oh, that's not a very good photo of the boat. Let me see if I can find... Where is, Ah, there we go. Let me get, There we go. That'll work. Did that just shift around on me? Yeah. Okay. Why does it keep doing that? Weird as fuck. Alright, so there's that one, there's that one. It's a sailboat that I had for the night. 42-foot sloop, I think. Sorry, schooner. Sorry. It's 60 feet. Oh, no, that's the deck length. It was an 83-foot topsail schooner by the name of Amazing Grace. I got to spend the night out on it. Yeah. It was. Captain was great. Captain was great. We had a great time together, fucking trading stories about how shit white people are and how Americans are absolutely a pain in the ass to deal with. And how the Jones Act completely fucks the island over, and it was a good time. It's a good time. We're just chilling, Thea. Like there's never a plan, Thea. There's never a fucking plan. That's And yeah. The castle is actually, dude, cat, I fucking, I grayed out a little. I lost focus in my eyes when I was doing, sets of curls today. I was like, fucking, you know, you sort of like, you're like, hold on, I can focus. You're like, you know, yeah, I lost focus today. Like straight up in my, like in my vision, fucking just do it. Like just rocking out the hammer curls. It's like, you know, you get to that fucking point. You know, you start shaking, you fucking lose focus in your eyes. Yeah, I feel you, cat. Cat. My preferred place is an island called Dominica or Dominica, depending on you pee a little. No, I still have control of my bladder. I'm not that old yet. But yeah, my preferred island is Dominica or Dominique or Dominica, depending on all pronunciations or what part of the world you're from. But yeah. So let's see. Okay, so again, fuck the ANCAPs. Love it. They got yeeted from our fucking thing. Okay, so this is the only revision I will be making to the anti-work subreddit topic. Oh, a resolution. ANCAPs got yeeted from the Wikipedia anarchism page. The edits done by a guy by the name of Phil Liberty that had been there for a while got yeeted by one of the editors, Green Chest. Today, 6 hours ago or so, I got the notification. And because we're in semi-protected mode on the anarchism page. Basically, not only did he yeet their edits, he added lines to it. So they lost their like lines on the page, but what got added has a strong historical association with anti-capitalism, and most scholars reject anarcho-capitalism as a misunderstanding of anarchist principles. So not only did the ANCAPs get yeeted, they fucking, like, Green Chest dropped an elbow on him too while he was at it. And issued a warning to Phil Liberty for the edits as being a POV push, which under Wikipedia editor guidelines basically means a fringe belief that is being overly represented. So yeah, it's a good day on that front. Fuck them. But this is the only thing I'm going to be saying on the Theo, just think like libertarian, but worse. ANCAPs are just worse libertarians. This is the only thing I'm going to say on the anti-work subreddit thing, probably moving forward for quite some time. Since the libs have taken over, since the libs took over and they created worker reform or work reform or whatever the fuck it's called, the libs are coming right out of the woodwork, and of course they're like trying to like, you know, reach across the aisle, and there's already like, oh, I'm a right winger who wants work reforms. I hope I can get along on this subreddit, that sort of thing. Immediately, one of the things that they've done, turf. Fucking like they were talking about trans women, trans men, and immediately, well upvoted too, by the way, well upvoted. Wake up and read the room. If you want to build a coalition with coal miners, you got to drop all your fringe bullshit that's important to statistically nobody in the real world. Your online fantasy groups, maybe it's important. But yeah, oh yeah, so they've already gone full on like trans exclusionary within the worker reform subreddits. Yeah. So that's what happens when you let the libs run shit. It immediately turns into a shit show. So that's all I got on that. Tennessee, I don't know if it, Mouse, thanks to Biden, took him longer than expected. Jack, it took him a day. Well, that's longer than expected. Turds, trans exclusionary extremist douchebags. There you go, sweet, love it. So the book about Holocaust is it's a graphic novel of sorts. It's a comic of sorts. Maus, M-A-U-S, right? Some of you have read it. Some of you were made to read it in school. Aren't I a lib? No. No, I'm not. Most assuredly, I am not. Tennessee School Board has removed the book Maus. It's about the Holocaust. It literally is getting international attention. Yeah, it got banned. It got banned. I also have a picture somewhere. Oh, I hope I have a picture somewhere. Come on, I have a picture somewhere. Tell me I grabbed that. I saw it. I guess I didn't grab it. Let me see if I can find it. What's up, Caleb? Yeah, it has been for a long time. I don't see it. Somebody had a picture of the pile of books, in Texas that were purged, that were destined to be destroyed. They're not even like reusing them or like selling them. They're literally going to destroy the books. And somebody had a picture of all, like, this pile of books that was being purged in a Texas school library. It was absolutely sickening. It's to be expected, though, Mosh. It's to be expected. Right? Like, the first thing you do is go for somebody's, like, weakness, right? I mean, dude limps into a fight, you fucking kick him in the ankle, right? Like, somebody's got, like, one eye, like, bloodied up from fucking boxing, you punch at the other eye. I mean, it sucks, but it's to be expected, especially given how fucking badly Doreen shot Antiwork in the foot. So I'm not saying do it. I'm not saying it should be the way it should. That's the way it should be, but it's definitely like that's the human condition. That's the way it works, dude. Perceived weakness. That's the first thing you go for. I don't know how they're gonna destroy him, Beast. I don't know what the method of destruction is going to be, but I wish I'd grabbed that photo when I saw it. I wish I had grabbed that photo when I saw it. Anyway. No, they never do. No, Zombie, thanks for the follow, by the way. God, that bothers me. But good news about the Maus thing. A Knoxville bookstore immediately started giving out free copies. And in New Jersey, I think, a girl started a banned book club at one of the bookstores, and the bookstore is sponsoring it. So any of the books that, like, any Republican, like, group or any conservative group goes after, the book club is going to cover specifically. Yeah, kids aren't fucking stupid. That's they know what's up. Like, that's, like, straight up. Like, wait, mom and dad, fucking crazy religious mom and dad say I can't read this book? Well, I want to read this book now. Right? So, yeah. A federal judge canceled all of the oil and gas leases for 80 million acres covering the Gulf of Mexico. The judge ruled that the Biden administration did not sufficiently take climate change into account when it auctioned the leases off late last year. And, quote, "We simply cannot continue to make investments in the fossil fuel industry to the peril of our communities and increasingly warming planet." And it canceled the contracts. So that, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I want to kiss that judge on the mouth. Fuck it. I want as a pretty judge. I'll get you fucking, let's see. Okay, hold on. All right, let me try and get a photo here. He's a federal judge. I mean, here you go. Here's the dude that did it. This is Rudolph Contreras. He is the. I'm pretty sure. It may not be him. Hang on. I'm pretty sure it's him. I'll kiss his forehead. Just nonsense. Godpunk, thank you for the gift sub. You've gifted 66 subs. Jesus, man. Thank you kindly, Godpunk, and congratulations, Cupcake. Nonsense. Fucking win for the bald team. Win for the bald team. But either way, yeah, 80 million acres worth of like oil and gas leases in the Gulf of Mexico just poof. I don't know if they're going to be challenged. I don't know how that's going to play out. But yeah. I mean, to be fair, the attorneys that brought the suit nonsense, very haired individuals. So, yeah, of course, Bobby. And we talked about the fucking Texas teens last night. I saw their like arraignment photos. Dude, they're basically grinning. Those teens were basically like, there was one of them that literally looked like the look on his face straight up said like, "And I'll do it again." What? I found out even more about that case last night. It was absolutely absurd. Caleb, thank you for the sub, my man. The stepdad that they beat to death was already wanted. They tried to call CPS about it. CPS did nothing. The dad was already wanted for like multiple sexual assaults of minors. Oh yeah, like more diddler shit, Libra. So like, yeah, the dad was already wanted. And the kids called CPS, and CPS didn't do jack shit about a wanted fucking felon who's a known diddler. They did jack shit. It wasn't like they called and 30 seconds later CPS didn't show up. They didn't fucking show up. CPS didn't do jack shit. So the boys did what they did. They fucking handled business. Yeah. Straight up. He was a registered sex offender already. He was a registered sex offender for pedophilia style crimes. Let's try and find all of the shit that this guy was wanted for. It was a fucking list. Already had charges for sexual assault on another minor. Already was on the sex offender list for assaulting a minor. Had a warrant out for him. And the brothers called fucking CPS on him. And the cops, CPS, nobody did jack shit. They did nothing. So, well, problem solved itself. You see, he wasn't pulled over with a bag of weed, so nobody cared. I know, right? I would accuse every single cop in the entire general area, every single CPS agent in the entire area. You're all pedophiles. What? Yeah, you're all pedophiles. What? Yeah. As near as I can tell, there was a dude who was a known diddler, who was brought up on these charges before, was on your fucking rolls, and when these boys tried to get you to do something about him fucking their 9-year-old sister, y'all did nothing. So that just tells me you're on his side. You're on his team. You're all in cahoots with the fucking diddler, as far as I can tell. Up to and including the prosecutor who brought the charges, the cops who arrested the kids. You're all fucking pedophiles, as far as I'm concerned. Fuck all of them. Kids tried. They tried. Like, why didn't they call the cops? They called CPS. CPS did nothing. So, problem solved. Fuck them. He wasn't a minority driving around in an affluent neighborhood. Yes, there was a glitch in the Matrix today. If you want to know what I mean by that, here's the photo of the cops in New York. It's creepy. Yeah, exactly, got punk. I remember that scene from The Dark Knight Rises. Looks a lot like 1940s Germany. Oh shit, we're doing a fucking thing. It was a police rally at the Manhattan District Attorney's office. They were rallying, I think, against the fucking, I don't fucking know. They may have been. It was because of the 2 dead cops. It was because of the 2 dead pigs. Yeah, it was because 2 fucking pigs got taken out and turned into ham. That's what happened. Bro, who's hurting all their swine in NYC? Oh, we're 6% off a level 1 capitalism. No tech support. Somebody took him out back and fucking old yellered him, apparently. Yeah. Somebody fucking assaulted them or, like, jumped them or some shit like that. So, yeah. I got a job finally. I'm starting on Tuesday so I can start doing capitalism stuffs again. Buddhist, fucking resolution. Have a level 2 capitalism. Well, that'll be a level 1, I think. Either way, thank you for the biddies of resolution. Buddhist, what'd you get? What job? What job did you get? Dude, dig. One of my buddies here in Vegas, native, just like you, by the way. His brother-in-law was looking to, years ago now, his brother-in-law was looking to sign up for Metro's Academy. And my buddy told him, don't do it. You will end up doing something that you can't live with, and it will not be good. His brother just shrugged him off. Like, his brother-in-law shrugged him off and said, Dad, you know, you're exaggerating, that sort of thing. His brother-in-law was put into a position where it became a bad shoot, and they covered his ass, of course. And so, but his brother-in-law took some kid's life. He could not live with with the guilt of what he did, and he shot himself, widowing his wife and I think 2 kids. I think she had 2 kids with him. So yeah, my buddy was like, dude, you're gonna do something you can't live with. Like, you're not one of them. It's not how you work. Like, he knew. He's like, dude, you're not one of them. You're gonna do something you can't live with. He did. He did something he couldn't live with, and he fucking ended up taking his own life. Metro is bad. Metro's bad. Dude, Dig, I try and tell people, like, people don't know. People have no idea. Like, because we've got better PR here than most places. We can stay under the radar. I try and tell people, for many, many years, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department had the highest officer-involved shooting rate in the nation. Forget LA, forget Chicago, forget NYPD, forget fucking Albuquerque, forget all of these fucking places. Dude, Metro was racking a body count up for years. Nobody even noticed. Vegas, baby. Vegas. Protest for Williams tomorrow on the Strip, killed the same situation. Yeah. Dig, we've covered that at length. Fucking, dude, I put that video, like, in shared content when it first happened. When that video, like, released a couple of hours after I was on the air. Lots of practice from the Mafia days. Yep. I was on the air, like, a couple hours after that, and I was fucking livid. I lit it up. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. No, that wasn't Exol level. That was Theo. In chat, Theo TD or whatever the fuck Theo's name is. Level that you probably came in on. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Oh, shit. God Punk. God damn it, God Punk. You give so much on this channel. Thank you, God Punk. Eagle got one. Lolata got one. Salvador. I don't know that person. I don't know that person. I don't know that person. Panda got one. The HBIC got one. I knew him. Mr. got one. Mr. Sir got one. And I don't know that person either. But either way, God Punk. Thank you kindly, my man. Fucking, with that, pushed right up to a level 3 fucking hype train capitalism. Fucking 61% of level 4. Okay. Well, that's an interesting fucking text that got included with that. Okay, well, it's gone now. That was weird. Dog grooming assistant for my best friend will be making basically as much as that FedEx job I ghosted. Nice, Buddhist. Yeah, congratulations, Harper. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to cover? Oh. Fucking. No, I don't want to talk about that. I don't give a shit. That's why I throw into the capitalism train. You just want to see what silly emote you get. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not on the Wikipedia page for that, Libra. If I can make it onto the fucking Anarchism Wikipedia page, I'd be happy with that. That'd be good. Worth mentioning. And the likes of some of those names, right? That'd be a hell of a thing. It's a semi-protected page. Please do not try and edit that page to include me. It would be considered vandalism, and it would be, like, directed at me. Like, it would, yeah. Yeah, please don't. Religion is a control mechanism, largely hierarchical. Organized religion is a problem unto itself. Religion is the original government. Government is nothing more than Latin for mind control. Therefore, I have problems with organized and hierarchical religions. If you want to practice something of your own volition without proselytizing, without bringing it into the public space, I have no problem with that whatsoever. But the minute you cross the threshold and you bring it out into the public and you start telling other people that they should be it, congratulations, you're being coercive. I don't care. Like, it's not the world's worst coercion, but utilizing social interactions that make people uncomfortable in public spaces like that is a form of coercion, and it violates my ethical framework. So keep it to your fucking self. Shut the fuck up about it. Beyond that, do whatever you got to do to get through the day, because life is fucking difficult. I get that. I hate Guy Debord. Debord, I despise Got Punk. Has nothing to do with Society of the Spectacle. It's a perfectly fine book, and it's a perfectly fine point. I hate Guy's writing style. Something about Guy Debord, and maybe it's a translation. Fertus has mentioned this before, that potentially it's the translation. But something about Guy Debord's writing style has always just annoyed the ever-loving fuck out of me. I think it's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about it, because it's not, it can't be the fact that he talks down it, because I don't mind an ivory-towered academic speaking down to the people from their, like, lofty position. I don't mind complex or, like, fucking esoteric language like Bellemare uses. I just, something about Debord's Society of the Spectacle annoys the fuck out of me as far as, like, a text goes. The points are fine. Read Society of the Spectacle. If you don't have whatever weird hang-ups in my head about his writing style, then you should enjoy it just fine. It's worth reading. It's worth analyzing. It's worth, like, integrating. But ultimately, yeah, I'm not a fan. I hate Debord's writing style for whatever reason. And that, you know, for a writer, that's a thing. What do we got? Level 3 hype train succeeded. Emotes are being delivered. Did you know about Jordan Peterson being put in a coma to get off benzos and everything? Wait, again? No, wait, again? Nonsense. Again? I mean, I knew he did it before. Is this a new time? Not again. Is this number 2 or? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, of course I knew. Yeah, everybody makes fun of him for that shit. Yeah, that's old news. Yeah, everybody makes fun of fucking Peterson for not being able to handle his own shit. Yeah, he got addicted to fucking benzos, and he's such a fucking bitch. He got put into a medically induced coma to ride out the withdrawal. Mister, you need to clean your room. Doesn't clean his own fucking room and gets addicted to benzos because he can't cope. Good job, Peterson. Yeah, definitely the model of your own advice. Maybe read your own fucking book next time. Oh, dude, that Rogan interview, of course I didn't watch the whole thing. But that's because there is no such thing as climate. Okay, Jordan. Okay. Hey, Caboose. Yeah, he fucking... Dude. Yep. Tech support. Dude, that's part of my issue with fucking Rush Limbaugh. I mean, I have so many issues with Rush Limbaugh, but yeah, Rush Limbaugh was like, drug addicts shouldn't be allowed citizenship. They should have their citizenships stripped of them, and they should be kicked out of the country. Meanwhile, that motherfucker's mainlining Oxycontin by like the fucking carton per day. right? Like, fucking, you're gonna talk shit about drug addicts. Homie, you're doing some of the highest test opioids we're putting out. So, yeah, fucking Peterson, same camp. Rush is sober now. I mean, dude, I feel sorry. I hope he was like cremated, cremated or fucking embalmed, because the worms and the animals and the fucking like everything that would go after him, dude, they'd probably be dead with the amount of fucking drugs in his system when he died. Like, that motherfucker probably like would have killed some shit, like OD, like how you fucking, yeah, kill the whole fucking ecosystem around him. That all you know about Rush Limbaugh is that he got the Medal of Freedom from Donald Trump. Holy shit. Rush Limbaugh is one of the worst human beings to have graced America. And I'm counting slave owners in that list. You know that, right? He is a horrible, horrible human being, and I am thankful. I hope he suffered on his way out. He's terrible. The amount of damage Rush Limbaugh did to this nation is near uncalculable. I really hope he suffered and he was just afraid and in pain the whole way out. Of course he wasn't. We know that. He was probably medically induced and they fucking opioided him to death on his way out because he was rich and white. But I have nothing but ill will for that man. Favorite meme is the one of Kermit the Frog downing a bottle of bars. Why are all the squirrels around Rush's grave either dead or walking in a circle? Most terrible modern Americans. 1, Kissinger. 2, Limbaugh. Oh, yeah. No, sweet. I went off like last week, this week. I think it was this week. I went off about fucking Rush Limbaugh, sweet. And I started reading some of his quotes and fucking listing some of the music he played. Yeah, he used to read the AIDS deaths off and laughed at all the homosexuals dying of AIDS during the late 80s and 90s. He'd play like, you know, Another One Bites the Dust and shit like that when reading the obits for them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I went off. I started reading a bunch of his quotes and fucking, fuck Rush Limbaugh and anybody who listened to him and thought they were a fan of him. Like, oh, I like Rush Limbaugh. Then fuck you. You're a horrible human being, and I hope you stub your toe for all eternity. Oh, dude. Rush is the reason right-wing propaganda basically exists in this country. I'm not kidding you. He was fundamental. He's a fucking, like, he's the primary tent pole of right-wing propaganda in this country. He built everything that fucking, like, oh, it was, yeah. Camera is a Canon. The mic is an SM7B. The background is just my own deal. The lens, what lens kit do I have on there right now? I've got an EFS 24mm with a 1.26 f-stop on it. Audio's run through a Rode Procaster on the side. Let's see if I can get you a better angle there. Rode Procaster on the side. And so there's the fundamentals for you. The arm is a Yellowtech Mika, if that matters for you. What's up? Man, woman, person, camera, TV. Jesus Christ. He's still bragging about fucking passing a fucking Montreal exam. Oh, Lord. That interview the other day, that was insane. Yeah, guess what? My parents listened all the time on road trips and vacations. Yeah, I know. I wonder. Rush Limbaugh is one of the worst human beings to have existed in my lifetime. 100%. I was contemporarily, I lived like with Muammar Gaddafi and shit, right? Like those people lived during my lifetime, right? Like that's Rush Limbaugh did uncalculable amounts of damage to this world. Truly, I hope he suffered on his way out. Oh. I cried laughing at Stub Your Toe for all eternity. Yeah, that's one of my go-tos for TOS, Caleb. Fucking, because I can't wish real harm. So I hope people stub their toe for all eternity. It's one of my go-tos. Oh no, Gaddafi didn't even get close to the amount of damage that Rush Limbaugh did. Honestly. Yeah. You gonna try even further? Keep going. Sit on the toilet with the seat up. Osama bin Laden did less harm to humanity than Rush Limbaugh. It's a running. It's a running. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank God Rush is dead. I celebrated when I heard he died. I was fucking, oh my God, he's just a horrible human being. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Guillotine. That's the issue. They piped his toxic shit into the minds of rural America via AM radio. Only thing available for decades. Decades. And he made hundreds. Oh, no, I don't know if he broke $1 billion. I knew he made hundreds of millions of dollars doing it. Rush Limbaugh got fabulously wealthy doing that. Caleb, I get the position, but no. He was a shit human being too. He modernized Libya. He brought the education standard up. He brought clean water in. He revolutionized the healthcare system in their country. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand where you're coming from, and I also understand the, gold African dinar and the fucking currency manipulations and why he was targeted. But he was also a fucking ethno-cleansing genocidal maniac to boot. So, In my case, I try not to say too many nice things about genocidal maniacs. It's just one of my general rules. Like, once you commit a genocide or two, you're off the cool list. May Limbaugh fans invest their life savings in NFTs. Oh, here, you want to see? Somebody redid the video, the classic video. Here, this is great. Show controls. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. You wouldn't steal a car. NFT piracy is stealing. Save image. Saved. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah, somebody redid it. I saw it. I saw it earlier today. And you better goddamn believe I'd fucking download a car. I'd download too. I know, right? No, it is not, Mosh. It is not. It most assuredly is not. Oh, the fucking Freedom Convoy. Fucking, I don't know if narrator's in here. Yeah, the Freedom Convoy that's supposed to be like 50,000 trucks strong. Somebody counted the trucks. It's like 113 trucks or something like that. They're like, there's 50,000 trucks in the convoy. Somebody sat on the side of the road with a fucking clicker and counted. They're like, there's like 113 trucks in the convoy or some shit like that. There's like, I don't know, maybe 200 cars associated as well. But yeah, it was funny. Somebody just sat on the side of the road with a fucking clicker as they went by. I'm like, well, just count them. It's like, there's 50,000 trucks. It's like, no, there's not. There's not even close to that. But okay, sure. They've raised $7.6 million. With one anonymous donation of $25,000. Hold on, we're going to the fucking GoFundMe right now. I want to know what it's for, too. What are they saying they're going to use it for? Because if this is just... cost of fuel first, food and lodgings to help ease the pressures of this arduous task. All right, guys. All I'm saying is we need, I've said it before, we need to get in on one of these. We need to get in on one of these. We need to get in on one of these. This is ridiculous. They've raised over $7.5 million to drive some to drive some semis from like point A to point B in Canada. What? I know, right? A resolution? Dude, we can set up a compound. We can set up a compound for sure. Dude, that's the kind of shit. Get a fucking Costa Rican compound going. Yeah. Wait, hang on. Let me do some math here. We could get 30 citizenships to Dominica. Dominica in the Caribbean sells citizenships for $250,000 a pop. We could get 30 citizenships for that price, but we could get 20 citizenships to a non-US nation in the Caribbean with $2.5 million left over to set up a compound. We could free 20 people from the yoke of the U.S. state apparatus permanently and still have $2.5 million left to set up a fucking compound. Foreign citizenship, passport included, fucking plus a spare 2.5 mil. Just saying. Beast. Ooh, I hear there's an island in Fiji for sale. God, we'd have to fucking raffle it, I suppose. Dude, you get $7.5 million for fucking to drive a semi across the country for reasons. They're not even going to do anything. All they're doing is driving the trucks. That's all they're fucking saying that they're going to do. They're just driving the trucks. That's it. God, we need to get in on one of these. They're saying, dude, tech support. They're saying that GoFundMe is sending the donations directly to their bulk fuel supplier. And leftover donations are donated to credible veterans organizations, which will be chosen by the donors. Oh, look at some of this shit. Hold on. Look at some of this shit. 25,000 anonymously, 15,000, 13,000, 11,000, 10,500, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. This is a money laundering scheme. Yeah. Dude, who said it? Guillotine. Money laundering, maybe. Dude, I'm starting to get that vibe. I'm like, this is starting to feel money laundery. Fucking A. Dude, that's fucking intense. $7.5 million to drive some trucks. They're not even doing anything. They're just driving like a handful, like 110, 120 trucks. Yeah, basically, Mosh. Basically. Who wants like the full doom pill? Which Americans want the full on doom pill? Because I got one for you. Okay, I'll give you it. Republican members of Congress are recruiting Kid Rock to run in Tennessee's 5th congressional district. Congressman Kid Rock. That's a very real possibility. Congressman Kid Rock. You do realize that if it's successful, there's a potential future with Senator Kid Rock. Senator Kid Rock. That's a possibility. He's right now just Congress. Like I said, Tennessee's 5th congressional. President Kid Rock. I can see it. He just fucking walks up to that, puts his hand on the Bible. My name is... Oh, Jesus Christ. He's fucking... Fuck me. We're fucking... The floor recognizes the honorable gentleman from the state of Tennessee, Kid Rock. Oop, that's not... Can't do that. All right. Do that one. How the fuck did I get born into the stupidest timeline? What deity do I piss off? Nonsense. That's what I thought too. But all he has to do is like get a home there and live. Like he just has to get a home there and live there for like, I don't know, a fucking month or some shit, and he'd be fine. Oh, he owns real estate there already. He owns real estate in the 5th district already. So technically, he's a landowner there. Oh yeah, we've shown it before. We've shown it before, Asian. We watched one of his videos for shits and giggles. Here is Bob Ritchie, 'cause his name is Bob Ritchie. Here is the venerable Kid Rock's childhood estate. Oh yeah, Wither. Dude, this is like some Rome shit. This is some Rome shit. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Trailer Park himself. I'm sorry. Mr. Trailer Park himself. Mr. fucking Detroit grunt, like fucking like rock. Fucking yeah. Fucking rap rock from fucking Detroit. Fucking gets down with the fucking white trash and the fucking working class. Yeah, this is his childhood home. It's an estate. Song. Fair enough, song. Bob Ritchie, literally Richie fucking Rich, trying to pass himself off as Trailer Grunge. Yes, in fact, it's the guest quarters, Beast. It's the guest quarters. So. Hey! Moderna has officially launched their clinical trial for an HIV vaccine using mRNA technology.
I really feel
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, yeah, tech support for sure. So here,
ladies and gentlemen, Alex Jones here from Proudly Radical. Since I owe Kai a few favors from back in the old days, shit, I probably shouldn't talk about that. Wait, why are you still recording? Fine, just be sure to edit it out. Anyways, as I was saying, this is Alex Jones, and I just wanted to teach the proletariat a few things about anarchism. Anarchism isn't about chaos. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Anarchism is about the people. It's about solidarity and mutual aid. It's about removing unjust authority and hierarchies. We should all be anarchists. The world would be a better place. Now, I'm going to apologize again to all those parents whose lives I ruined because I'm such a douchebag. Jones, out. All right, Kai, this has got to make us even for that incident you helped me out with.
So, here's something you probably weren't aware or never even thought about. What's going to happen to Kyle Rittenhouse's gun? The gun that Kyle Rittenhouse used, what happens to that firearm? It was potentially going to be sold. Yeah, that was an option. It was going to potentially be auctioned off. The judge approved an agreement by lawyers today. It will be destroyed. But they wanted to sell it. Yeah, they wanted to auction it. it will be destroyed by the state lab. The crime lab will destroy the gun. That's who's going to handle that. But it was potentially going up for auction. No. Yeah, the appropriate decision is to destroy the firearm. Okay, so you know how, like, I've been telling y'all about how Russia, the Russian Federation, is facing a demographical collapse, and that this is one of the driving factors that is pushing Putin? Well, due to excess deaths and demographical collapse, Russia experienced its largest population decline in 2021 since the end of the Soviet Union. They had an excess death count of 1 million people, and they have a sliding population count to boot. So they are hurting right now. It is speeding up the timeline of the demographical collapse that Russia was already facing. They have a population issue to start with, but them handling COVID as poorly as they did on top of that. Oh no, COVID sped it up. COVID sped it up most assuredly. That's without question. That 1 million people that died, they had a natural population decline by more than 1 million people during 2021 alone. That's per Rostat's statistics. So yeah, that is Frackle. Dude's gift sub day apparently. Fucking Frackle, thank you kindly. Who got him? Radio got one. I don't know who that person is. Narrator got one. I don't know who that person is. And Squiddy got one. Thank you, Frackle. Thank you kindly, my man. Yeah, Russia is facing a very real demographical collapse. And COVID is not helping. So yeah, they saw excess deaths in just over 1 million in 1 year. That's in addition to their already declining population. They're up against it hard. Putin has to make moves now. Putin has to make moves. It's the only option he has. He does not want the dictator's death. That's not a thing he's looking to have happen to him. So he's looking at every option. Oh, and Mouse is now an Amazon bestseller. Yep. Top spot on Amazon's bestseller list since Wednesday afternoon. I mean, I'd really not like Amazon to benefit from this, but, you know, yeah, it is, Caboose. It is what happens when you try and censor. Yeah, it totally looks like the book ban is working. Funny how that works. Funny how that works. Oh, and good news. Bitch McConnell is already threatening to block Biden's SCOTUS pick. Biden hasn't picked anyone. There hasn't been a selection yet. Bitch McConnell is already threatening to block his pick. Yeah. So, This country is so dysfunctional. It's amazing. Correct, Frackle. Well, I mean, clearly, you should not be allowed to pick a SCOTUS pick with only 3 years left in your term, right? Like, a president gets 4 years. 3 years out, that is basically the end of your presidency. That's basically, it's over. So the people should get to decide for sure. Fucking Rev. Hold on. Let us wake Biden up first, Rev. We'll see if he acts surprised. Cupcake. I know, right? Yep. Oh. Resolution. I was literally typing out a joke how he'll wait till the last minute because he's sleeping. No, I didn't ask. Hey Libra. Well, welcome back. We could put the picture of me shirtless on the screen again, and really get you to blush. That's your wish for the stream, Libra. Resolution. Killed by indifference. France shocked by death on busy Paris street. Let me see it. Oh god, it's a Guardian article, but I mean, I'll take it. Rene Robert died from hypothermia after falling and being ignored for 9 hours. Jesus goddamn Christ. Killed by indifference. Frackle, you know, I deal with a lot of shit, Frackle. I deal with a lot of shit. It's a balancing act. It's a balancing act. Some days are better than others. Some days are worse than others. I have a spa day scheduled tomorrow, Frackle. So Aspen literally telling me, please do. Aspen, if you go into Anarcho Meatheads and scroll up a ways, you can find a picture of me shirtless. You're gonna have to scroll up a little bit, but it'll be there. If you really want to see me in my glory, yeah, it's there for you if you want it. No, second time in the new spa, but first time for a full treatment because they had a cancellation. They had one of the treatment, one of the technicians had a car accident last week. So we had to like rekajigger my entire like treatment plan, and basically I just went for a massage last week. But I got along well with the woman who handled my massage, and she's dual licensed. So this week she'll be doing my facial as well as my massage. It's massage and then assault room. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Assault Room before. It's hippy dippy shit. Trust me, I don't buy into it. But let me, yeah, here. This is Assault Room. The wall is Himalayan pink salt. The floor is Himalayan pink salt. It's a whole thing. Yeah, like, oh, Beast, did you just look at the photo? Is that what that is, Beast? And so, yep. Yeah, I look good without a shirt on. So I'll be in for 90-minute massage and then 30 minutes in the salt room and then an hour and 15-minute facial. And so that's the spa treatment tomorrow. And that's at 2:15. So that's great. And it's all with the same woman. It's all with Tina. Because we vibed, and the owner told me, because I mean, he fucked up my schedule last week, and he was super accommodating. He's like, look, Tina can do both of these treatments if you just want to stay with her, if you like her. I'm like, yeah, she's fucking great. He's like, okay, I will clear her schedule for you next week. You can have her solely, and she'll do your massage, and then you can chill in the salt room for a while, and then you can come out, and you can do your facial, and we can go from there, and you can just close the build. Like we'll close the building at the end of the day with you in it, that sort of thing. You can go after our normal close time. I'm like, okay, all right. So yeah, so far love it. So far love it. Oh yeah, dude, just Caboose. I just lick it too. Yeah. Yeah, Libra. Yeah, she and I had a good fucking. I sometimes I talk during. I'll have conversations during massage. Sometimes I will just zone the fuck out. But getting to know her the first time, we had a long conversation and we vibe. We travel in the same way. We go like to go a lot of the same places. We have a lot of the same political views. We see a lot of the same problems in the world. We get along great. So yeah, I was like, you know what? Just stick with fucking Tina. So. I mean, sure, go for it, honey vinegar. Jeffrey James 420, fucking hilarious. Those knees will bend when the dawn returns. All the lies you told. Yeah, no. My knee bends for no politician. Yeah, which Don? Corleone? Corleone? Fucking. Good on you, resolution. Yes, it is, Caleb. Yes, it is. Oh, Aspen. Thank you. I just saw that as well. Aspen. Holy fuck, Kai. Yeah. As I said, you know, I look skinny from here up, right? Small wrists, that sort of thing. I'm kind of jacked. I'm kind of ripped. Yeah, it's a good run. Okay, so what kind of pressure could the banking industry feel in regards to, I mean, Glazy, you could fucking look for yourself if you don't buy it. Banking industry in regards to FDIC insurance of dispensary vendors and trustees. Currently, the only obstacle is the FDIC insurance of vendors for cannabis. Colorado is only lucky for the loopholes. Other states, not so much. What can we do to pressure the FDIC insurance of cannabis companies? The only thing you're going to be able to do is basically just get it legalized federally. Fair enough, Caleb. I'll take it. Thank you. Guy is small but ripped. Yeah, you kind of just need to get it legalized federally. Ripped for someone's pleasure. Glazy, don't hate just because you can't be as pretty as I can. Don't hate, Glazy. It's okay. Don't be envious. It's not a good look on you. I don't usually like a lot of fried food, but I end up frying French fries, tofu, and shrimp. Thankfully, my mom ate most of it. I didn't look that good when I threw trees for a living. Let's see. What do we got? God, this page has some dreadful statistics on American knowledge. Oh, yeah. No, that's always fucking depressing as hell for Toos. We are... First ever 50-state survey on Holocaust acknowledges American millennials and Gen Z reveals shocking results. What do we got? Just give me the fucking numbers. Can't name a concentration camp or ghetto. Who's the worst? Who's the worst? Arkansas? Nope. Mississippi? South Carolina? No, that's a 5. 60. Yeah. Okay, so Mississippi's the worst, which doesn't surprise me. Nationally, 48% of U.S. millennials and Gen Zs could not name a single one of the more than 40,000 concentration camps or ghettos established during World War II. 56% of U.S. millennials and Gen Z were unable to identify Auschwitz. Fucking Jesus Christ. Only 6% of respondents are familiar with the infamous Dachau. Wall awareness of Bergen-Belsen, 3%. Buchenwald, 1%. Treblinka, 1%. Yeah, virtually non-existent. When asked how many Jews were killed during the Holocaust, 63% of millennials and Gen Z didn't know 6 million. Oh, Jesus, goddamn Christ. When broken down further, 36% of millennials and Gen Z thought that 2 million or fewer Jews were murdered. Responsibility for Holocaust, and perhaps one of the most disturbing revelations of this survey, 11% of U.S. millennials and Gen Z respondents believe Jews caused the Holocaust. Oh, like, fucking non-compete. Like non-compete. That's in non-compete's camp, right? Like he's basically, oh, no, wait, hang on. He believes, oh, love doing that. Love doing that. Findings were more disturbing in New York, where an astounding 19% of respondents felt Jews caused the Holocaust. Let's see, we got 16% in Louisiana, Tennessee, Montana, 15% Arizona, Connecticut, Georgia, Nevada, and New Mexico. Troubling is percentage of millennials and Gen Z witnessed Holocaust denial or distortion. Approximately half, 49%. I've seen Holocaust denial or distortion posts on social media. 30% of respondents across all 50 states indicated they had seen Nazi symbols on their social media platform. Arizona and Texas, 64%. Holocaust education. Fucking consistent bright spot. Desire for Holocaust education. Yeah, that sounds about right. God, we are a shithole. No, Mosh, because I don't give a shit about your fucking language. Sorry. I'm sorry. Be happy I know Auschwitz exists. Don't give a shit that I may not be able to say it with your goofy fucking accent. Nobody cares about German. Nobody cares. Just accept it. English and Mandarin are the two languages you need to know on this planet. Let's see. What do we got? For Cheese, I already closed that shit. Sorry, man. Where am I being tagged? Caboose, I just saw the meme. If you're in agriculture, Portuguese is also required. Luckily, I'm not. All right, let me scroll up. How do I predict Biden's movement? I don't, Honey Vinegar. I don't. I don't predict politicians' movements. That's not a thing I do. I'm not fucking Nostradamus up in this bitch. How would centrist Democrats feel about cannabis and our centrist hard party Dems holding the ball? No, Republicans are holding the ball on this one. The southern states are holding the ball on this one. No, I'm aware of the deep fried butter. I've never fucking gone that far. That's insane. Caleb, how does America continue to shock me with how fucking dumb the populace is? Caleb, there's an old Russian saying, there's an idiom in Russia that when you strike bedrock and you hear voices beneath you, that's America, right? You're like, oh, this is surely as far down as we can go. Oh shit, there's somebody underneath me. Interesting, Crimson. Yeah, like I got taught it. German is just Lovecraftian for beginners. Spanish. Look, to my Latino brothers and sisters, I speak a lick of Spanish, but you know, we all know, just speak English. Everywhere you go, chances are somebody will speak some English for you. Du hast. Nonsense. I predict politics. What is going to happen is whatever exploits and abuses poor people. Fair enough. Bobby, no, I have not had deep fried beer. Yeah, deep fried Oreos are good. Twinkies, dude, Twinkies just are terrible. I like deep fried potatoes. Dude, got punk. Another one? Fucking got punk. Thank you for the gift sub. And Dr. Lewis got it. That's fair, Caleb. That's fair. Hot take. 100% decriminalization of weed is way better than legalization because legalization comes with regulation and taxes. That's fair. Deep fried beer just sounds like warm beer. Speaking of money laundering, right? Whoopsie. Did they not do it, Dig? Jesus Christ. You freeze it, Crimson. You freeze it. You start with a frozen, like, popsicle worth of beer. You batter it. You deep fry it. You flash fry it. Yeah, it's the same way you do deep fried ice cream. You start with frozen ice cream, like solid block frozen ice cream. It's the same methodology. You freeze it, and then you flash fry it. Resolution. No, I just want fried things. In bacon grease. That would be acceptable. Yes, it's exactly how you do fucking mozzarella sticks. It's exactly how you gotta get them like super cold. Just. Unfortunately, if anybody's going to erase anything or anybody on this planet, it's probably going to be us. Bobby, you ever been to the Minnesota State Fair? Way better. And their deep fried competition is a thing. Yeah. It's worth going. Going to the Minnesota State Fair is actually worth going. It's a fucking thing. See if I can find. See if I can get a fucking photo of this thing, like from above. It's difficult to even capture the scale. Texas State Fair, I think, gets like a greater population. Like they get a greater head count usually. But the Minnesota State Fair for me is like more fun. Yeah, I can't even find a fucking like a drone shot of it or some shit like that. I like the really, really ag-centric ones. That's always a good time for me. I mean, you can't do it anymore, but yeah. Oh, what's everybody feeling for movie tonight? What do you guys want to do? I mean, I got a couple like locked and loaded, but we could do a punchy thing. I got like, we could do Bloodsport. We could do Ernest Goes to Jail. I mean, we could do fucking Buckaroo Banzai. We could do like, what are you guys feeling? Like, was there any way, like, you want to do, like, horror? You want to do fucking, like, creature? You want to do punchy boy stuff? From Minnesota, the fair is a thing. Yeah, duck. Got 2 for Bloodsport. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Oh, yeah, Rev, that's gonna fucking wipe you out. It's gonna wipe you out, Rev. Good luck. I don't have any. I'd have to fucking get them. The bad horror movies that we've watched are already in the past. So you're gonna have to suggest some bad horror movies if you want to add them to the list. Also, I was considering that fucking 2025 fucking shit. I was considering, wait, what? Non-binary. Why is there fucking... Okay, that's weird. Where's the, there's the thread. All right, let me pull the movies we want to watch out of archive. The thread is live on the server again. So if you want to go to the movies we want to watch list, the movies we want to watch thread on the Bad Movie Night channel on Discord, and see what we've got listed so far as things that we were thinking about. Give you some ideas, or if you've got ideas of your own, feel free to add them. We can go from there. I don't know. Maybe? Fertus? Yes, it is, Fertus. It is. I mean, dig, who gives a shit? If it's crazy and fucking bad and propaganda filled, like, we'll watch it. We've watched fucking, dude, we've watched fucking super problematic shit. Yeah, here, let me grab the 2025. Something Nazi eugenics incest goblin baby. Oh. Yeah. Dude, we've watched fascist propaganda, we've watched fucking all sorts of shit. So all right, so well, Jack, fucking give me a name. That feels like that's designed to be a bad movie. Movies that are designed to be bad movies are hit and miss. Give me the actual title of it, Jack, and I'll go looking. Let me look at this fucking 2025 shit. Oh, God damn it. God damn it, Kai, get it together. You want to discuss the Puppet Master series? Oh God, this 2025 movie, one of the directors and writer who wrote the screenplay stars in it as well. That's always a good recipe. That's always a good recipe. When the fucking, when the screenwriter is the director is the star, that's always a good recipe for a bad movie. Oh shit. Top review. You'll find better acting in an elementary school production of Rumpelstiltskin, better plotting and writing in a lawn mowing advertisement, and better production values in a TikTok video of bum fights. Probably the worst movie I've seen all year, yet I've watched it twice now this month. And it's done. Very bad, even by Christian cinema standards. This is a hot mess. Entertaining for only how horrible it is. Set up as your typical paranoid Christian persecution fantasy. Oh, that's a long review. I'm not going to get into it. I don't want spoilers. This is best used as an example of how not to make a movie. Multiple times. The acting is subpar even by Christian film standards. The dialogue is awful. The accents of the actors and their inability to express any emotion make Tommy Wiseau look like Al Pacino. I'm not sure there was a screenplay. Okay, apparently there's a cereal eating scene that we need to keep an eye out for. It's just the best. This guy literally titled his review, "The Best Cereal Eating Scene." Guillotine 2025, the world enslaved by a virus. Hey, I found the Christian nut job in the review section. I fucking found it. 10 out of 10. This is the most important movie you will ever watch. Hey. Oscar worthy. Old grade school Christmas plays are Hollywood compared to this schlop. One note, stilted, amateurish. Script is awful. Editing appalling. Sound design distracting. Generally, across the board, this movie sucks. Standard Christian fundamentalist martyrdom narrative. I can't. Yeah, no, we're doing this. We're doing this. Okay, Bloodsport and 2025. We'll figure out the third one as we go. We'll fly by the seat of our pants on the third one. The lineup, we'll go with that lineup. 2025 and Bloodsport, or Bloodsport in 2025. We'll figure out the order after the stream. But yeah, I'm feeling that. I've seen it a few times too, Dig. If do 2025, it might make us thirsty for violence, says Nonsense. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's true enough, isn't it? Fucking A. What else do I have sitting around? Bad movie. Okay. All right. I got a couple of options there that might work for post. Here's the series. Jesus Christ, look at them all. Wait, is that really? No, that isn't. That movie isn't associated. The 2025 with the weird fucking dyslexia children one is completely a different thing. Okay, so I'm pretty sure these aren't related. Hang on. Yeah, okay. So, the Make America Purge Again is a comedy. The Lockdown 2025 is just a coincidence, it looks like, that it's just sort of similar. And Battlefield 2025 looks like an entirely different entity as well. Yeah, Bobby, we watched The Last Tremors. We watched, 7, where Bert dies. Sorry, spoilers. We watched The Last Tremors. Yeah. I have them all. I have them all, but... Fucking Rev. Yeah, thanks, Zero. Sorry you've been having a rough time, my man. Yeah, Bobby, you gotta have the complete Tremors collection. Still can't believe they killed Bert. There's 7, Dick. There's like 7 of them. 6? Six or 7. Something like that. What qualifies for a bad movie? Movie that's so bad it's good, but we also allow for... There's wiggle room. If you want a gold standard of what qualifies for a bad movie, watch a Neil Breen movie. A Neil Breen movie will teach you exactly what our standards are for bad movie night. That is, Neil Breen is literally, there's the man, the myth, the legend himself. Neil Breen is the patron saint of our bad movie night. That is who is the pinnacle of bad movie night. Breen was in my top 3 spiritual experiences. Nonsense. Yeah. No, Breen is a revelation. Experiencing Neil Breen, it's like losing your virginity. It's like talking to God on mushrooms. It's like skydiving for the first time. It's like shooting a class 5 rapid. It is a transcendent experience unto itself. That is the gold standard. That is the platinum. Dig, don't even mention The Room while I'm talking about Neil Breen. Tommy Wiseau doesn't deserve to lick the bottom of Neil Breen's fucking shoe. Elves is crazy. Elves is fucking crazy for sure. The fucking purity. Yeah. Mel Gibson's flick Fat Man is actually good in my honest opinion. I don't know that one. Not much. Just my mother telling me that I deserve to. Oh, Jesus Christ, Zero. I'm sorry, man. That fucking sucks. Dude, Dig. Breen is a Las Vegas resident. Dig, you're not up on your Vegas lore. No, Wither. I don't. Yeah, you need to get up on your Dig. One of these nights, we will either you and I will just have a private night, like a private screening. You can come over, or I can come over. We can fucking hang out, and we can watch some Neil Breen stuff. Or if we go back and do another Neil Breen retrospective, we've watched his filmography twice. As a community, one of these days I'll make sure you get to watch some Neil Breen stuff properly. But yeah, he lives in Las Vegas. He's one of our boys. He is quite honestly probably the greatest filmmaker to ever grace filmmaking. Neil Breen is perfect. He's perfect. Tommy doesn't deserve to munch Breen's tuna cans. God, the tuna cans. Still. Bobby, go for it. It'd be great. So I can't sneak iRobot in his bad movie? Yeah, probably not. You've never seen or heard of this man in my life. Dude, Dig. You're a bad Las Vegan, Dig. Holy shit. Yeah. You need to. Neil Breen is an honored Las Vegas resident. Yep, you fail. We're gonna revoke your casino chips. Yeah, Bobby, no fucking rush. No, whatever. Fair, no one ever mentioned him, so the city sucks. Well, I mean, we knew Vegas sucks. We already knew that. Neil Breen is the greatest filmmaker to ever exist. Plain and simple.
Jim! Call 911! Jim! How could you have done this? Jim! I can't believe you committed suicide. I cannot believe you committed suicide. How could you have done this? How could you have committed suicide? I can't help you out of this one, Jim. With all we've been through, I can't pull you out of this one.
Oh, I just everything about him. Should we do the Fateful Findings ending? Should we do the Jim? By the way, he didn't commit suicide. Should we do the Fateful Findings ending again? Fucking, we've done it. We've done it before. We've gotten away with it before. Fucking, I'll move us over to just chatting. But
isn't that corrupt?
Fucking, here we go. Here's the Fateful Findings ending. Oh, is this the party? Oh, there's the fucking party. Oh, God. I don't... Oh, Jesus Christ. Hang on.
I want to be honest with all of you. I've been hacking into government and corporate systems all over the country. All over the world.
Oh, this man. Oh, sorry.
I have discovered more information than any hacker ever has. Ever. What I have found will shock you.
The magic stone. Dude, nonsense. The magic rock. Dude, the magic rock is the magic rock is a recurrent theme. I love the magic rock. No, irresolution. That is a green screen.
Files and supporting documents. And supporting truths. The factual documents. I'm releasing these files to the public today.
Money, payoffs, and greed were always the priority of my company. Like many companies.
Because I know what's coming. I'm melting
afraid
down.
of going to prison. They now know my crimes.
Cat, I will happily bear that scarlet letter. I will happily bear that scarlet letter. If this is what gets me a copyright strike finally, is fucking showing Breen, I will wear that with pride.
I am resigning today as your senator. The people who elected me deserve someone who cares about them and the country.
Yeah. He's got no subtlety, Dig. He's got no subtlety.
My other fellow incompetent senators must resign now also.
My releasing these files today will not endanger any innocent persons, but they will identify governments and corporations that have committed fraudulent and criminal activities against mankind. These people must be punished and eliminated immediately.
I resign today as president of the bank.
For their lying, their greed, their injustices.
We were all under pressure to operate in a deceiving way and cheat the customer.
Amen.
Goodbye.
Today, I am submitting my resignation as Congresswoman.
I and other insurance companies are about to be indicted
Nonsense.
for crimes we've committed.
Every time. I love this.
The people deserve much better. Our crimes are about to be disclosed.
Lying, cheating of our customers, fraud.
Some fast-acting pills like a motherfucker up in here. Can I get that prescription? What is that? Some good shit.
Me and many of my fellow Wall Street brokers have been lying, cheating, and scamming investors out of their money.
We cannot continue to let them slip through our failed justice systems.
I'm leaving now, rather than going to prison for the rest of my life.
These files will prove to all of you, the political and corporate dishonesty that exists. They're systems that are there to undermine society's best interests for the purpose of greed and fraud. You will be shocked and amazed at what I have here. It will scare you. But you should be scared because it is the truth. You now have all the truths. The real truth. Act now. On your own. Outside of the corporate systems and these incompetent politicians. Act now. It's our only hope for the future.
It always feels good to watch some Neil Breen. It always feels good. Oh no, Cat, he's super fucking based. Dude, that's the hilarity of it. Yeah. Fucking he hates political corruption. He hates fucking corporatocracy. He hates the fact that like the legal system is completely rigged. But he has zero chill. He has zero sense of subtlety. Subtlety is for other people who, like somebody said, so subtlety is for people who won't commit. Fucking Neil Breen does not have the base concepts necessary to construct the idea of subtlety. He can't even begin to fathom the concept of subtlety. Every scene is just pure Breen. He puts it down. And dig, he does the editing. He does the writing, he does the cinematography, he does the editing, he does the directing, he does the acting, he does the casting, he does the catering, he does the makeup, he does everything. It is Neil Breen is a godsend to like yeah, Neil Breen is an amazing thing. There. Hey, you know. Fucking tuna sandwiches count as catering. 200 tuna sandwiches count as catering. Dig, don't read too much about it. Just stop. Get the complete filmography, watch them in order. Just start with the first one, work your way to the last one. Trust me. Also, if you're a little bit stoned for the entire thing, best place to be. Not super stoned, just a little bit stoned. But yes. Start with Double Down. It's oh god, what's it? It's Double Down. I am here. ... now. And then Fateful Findings, then Pass Through, then Twisted Pair, and we're about to have Twisted Pair 2, or whatever the fuck he's gonna call that thing. But yeah, he's a local architect, Dig. He's a trained architect. And yeah, he's a Vegas local, and yeah, he's in production, like pre-pro. I think he's in pre-pro. Do we know if he moved out of pre-pro? Is he in production yet? I bet COVID did a number on it. He was in pre-pro for Twisted Pair 2 though. So I don't know if he moved on to production yet or not. But yeah, that's Neil Breen. Caboose, I almost got to work on it. He was. Cassie, yeah, he was looking for artists, CG people. I mean, Crimson, he sold his entire house and everything he owned to fund one of those movies. He was living out of a fucking shithole of a trailer that's in one of the movies, by the way. He has, in his career, he has sold everything he owned to make one of the movies. Yeah. Yeah, he's a legit artist. People have offered him like carte blanche, blank checks, and he has turned them down. He is a legit artist. It is, yeah. he for real, he believes in what he does. He really does. It is like Nonsense is a fan of saying, it's the purity. He's pure. He really is pure. It's crazy as fuck to find somebody like this in today's day and age. They aren't bad movies for the sake of making bad movies. They're bad movies because his production quality is shit. His writing is shit. His acting is shit. But the passion, the belief, the love behind the making of it is truly intact. It's pure, which makes it all the better. It's a shit movie, but it's a brilliant movie. It's a beautiful movie. It's a piece of art. And it stands, every single movie stands on its own. Yeah. Yeah, I adore it. Honey Vinegar, I'm sorry. Like, we're not on that right now. Like, it's not what we're doing. Fucking, yeah, every single one of his movies is singular. Honestly, like, I truly cannot tell you, like, we absolutely adore this man in this community. Like, you can't even begin to understand how amazing of a filmmaker he is. Yeah, his movies are the, like, pinnacle of bad movies, but they're so good. They transcend. Like, this is the quintessential bad movie night. That the movie is absolutely crap, but something about the movie, the sum of its parts, transcends itself. And that's what Breen does. The movies are dog shit by every right, by every account. His movies are crap, but yet somehow his movies are perfect and beautiful and hilarious and great to watch by yourself or with friends. It truly, he brings you a film experience that you can't get many places today. All of this while being able to laugh at really bad acting and really bad editing and really bad sound design. And Cat, I bet he just hasn't been touched by it. I still love the Nonsense. I still love the hot tub scene. I still love that fucking hot tub scene. That hot tub scene is fucking beast. It's like E equals MC squared. So simple, yet so impactful. In the back of the pickup. Yep. Alright. What is it? Close enough. Good enough. Doesn't matter. It's a Friday night. We're gonna fucking do movies anyway. Oh, there it is. The screenshot from Cassidy. Cassidy. Dude, the hot tub scene is amazing. But you shouldn't watch just the hot tub scene. The hot tub scene needs put into context. You need to see what leads up to the hot tub scene. You can't just watch the hot tub scene. I can't just show you the hot tub scene. You gotta watch. The hot tub scene is Neil. So I still have to do some cooking before fucking we start watching movies. I've got some stuff thawed. It won't take too long. But there we go. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna go make some tuna sandwiches for sure. I'm gonna read into Buddhist because Buddhist is doing some Dead Cell shit. And then I'm gonna be in VC and we will hang out while I make some food. I'm not making tuna sandwiches. Fucking Cassie says spoiling it. Shared content. I'm literally gonna delete your fucking there. I did it myself. Literally 1984 up in this bitch. Yeah, we're gonna go read. We're gonna go raid Buddhist, and then like I said, Friday night, fucking, we're gonna be in VC afterwards. We'll hang out until I get my food made, and then we'll start watching some movies. We're watching 2025 first, and then if that makes this would be after we get violent from fundamentalist Christian propaganda, we're gonna go watch some Bloodsport, and if we make it to movie 3, we'll play by the seat of our pants and figure out what the fuck we want to do for those that survive to movie number 3. So. Dude, it's been a halfway decent week. We broke some fucking news ahead of everybody. We fucking got to shit on the shit libs like fucking he who shall not be named. Go fuck yourself. The ANCAPs got yeeted off the fucking anarchism page on Wikipedia. We basically created a new anarchist. We fucking did some outreach praxis with one of the lurkers. Either way, guys, see you Monday.